Hi, so in this video we're going to take a look at how we can compile nsxiv on Debian. So nsxiv is a simple image viewer program. Here is its source code repository, which we'll take a look at in a moment. But right now I just wanted to show you how it basically looks. I have its predecessor installed that's called sxiv as opposed to nsxiv. And basically it simply looks like this. Like I have some sample images here in this directory, and if I type sxiv in terminal and then pass this directory to the viewer, we can view all the images there in that directory, and there's also this thumbnails view. So this is basically the program, and then you can also add customizable scripts to perform any action that you want on those images. You can select individual images and perform actions on those with scripts, and yeah, it's very lightweight, so a nice program. Basically, the original sxiv is now unmaintained, and nsxiv is its replacement that is being maintained. And so we can see here that sxiv stands for simple X image viewer, or they have like some alternative kind of word that may stand for that letter in the acronym. And N stands for neo or new or not. So I would say new simple X image viewer. That kind of sounds right to me, because neo simple X image viewer just doesn't make a lot of sense. But that doesn't really matter. The point is that it is here, and we can compile it. Now, before compiling, though, you could also install it from just Debian apt. Simply, it is available there. So if I run apt info nsxiv, it is there. And the version, it says 31-1, and I just tried out compiling this version that I'm going to be showing you how to compile in this tutorial, and I think it says version 33 or something like that. So it's a couple of versions behind. But me personally, the main reason why I want to compile it is because the only way to kind of customize some of its parameters, like if you want to reassign kind of key bindings, and if you want to add more levels to like thumbnail zoom, which is something that I personally don't like. So like sxiv is what I'm going to show you right now, but nsxiv looks exactly the same in terms of what it provides here. So this is the maximum zoom level, so it only has basically this. So this is, let's go, this is the smallest. It's like tiny, almost like unusable. I don't know. I mean, depends on what you're doing, but the point is that I would like to be able to zoom a little bit more than this. So I'd like to compile it, so that's why I want to compile it from source rather than just install it from apt. And maybe there are some additional features that have been implemented after that, but I haven't looked into that. The main reason is basically to customize it. So we will take a look at how to customize it later. Right now, let's get into compiling. So for the compiling part, I created this git gist, which I'll share a link to in the description to this video. So we'll just go through this. I already have everything planned out, and we'll compile it. And then maybe take a look at how to customize it. So I have this directory on my computer that I clone all the source code to. It's just a home local source. You can clone it obviously anywhere you want. So the first thing you want to do is to clone this repo. Git clone, then the address. So here we have it. Let's change directories there, cd and nsxiv. So here are the contents, and let's see. So the next thing is we need to install dependencies for this to compile this, like the build dependencies. This was like took some figuring out to do, so that's kind of one of the main reasons that I'm making this tutorial, so that kind of there's information available about what packages you need on Debian. So okay, let's go ahead and install this. So it'll ask us to confirm. We'll confirm that. Okay, now we've installed our dependencies. Now let's continue with the process. So the next step is to compile it. To compile, you just simply run the make command here. So just run make in this directory and it will compile it. So, and at this point, we basically already have nsxiv. You can see that it appeared here. And basically the next step, this install step, is optional, and I'm actually not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I tried it in the VM, so I found out what it does. So if you want to install it to the, like into your root user local, basically into the system directory, you have to run a sudo make install, and it will install it there. You can also change the prefix to something different, like I would use home / local for this, because this is a directory that I personally use for things like this. And when you run either of these commands, these are all the files that will go into the prefix. So into the subdirectory bin, nsxiv will get placed. So it will be like user local bin nsxiv or home local bin nsxiv. And then in the shared directory you'll get some example scripts, which are a good starting point for customizing it, like if you want to perform some custom actions on the images, like I mentioned before. And then it also installs the man page. So this is everything that it does. I kind of think that I'm not gonna do the install. Let me just kind of test. I have actually not tried this, but I'm pretty sure that it'll run no problem just from here, and then I can just create a symbolic link and recompile it right here in the repo when I need it. At least that's what I'm gonna do at this moment. So if I run, I have this sample images folder. That's the same folder that I used to demonstrate nsxiv in the beginning of this video. So let's open it up, and here we go. So we have basically looks almost the same, works nicely. I have like customized this bottom bar here because I had an nsxiv installed before in my system, but it was from apt and I couldn't customize those thumbnails, which is probably what we're gonna do right now. Try it out. Basically it already works, so what I'm gonna do right now is just I'm gonna create a symbolic link real quick so that I have it available on my path. To do that I will use the ln command, -s for symbolic link, v for verbose so that I see what it does, and r for relative path. Then I need to pass the file that I'm symlinking, nsxiv, and I'll put it, symlink it to local bin, which is a directory I already have available on my path. So it created a symbolic link, and it automatically figured out the relative path to this file. So yeah, now I should have nsxiv on my path. Here it is. So this is pretty much it for compiling, and yeah, if you want to install it, the instructions are here in this gist that I'll link to in the description to this video. Let's check out this customization stuff. So they have some section here, I think it was called like customization, that explains what you need to do. So you need to use this config.h file, and you can change variables there. So let's open it up. So config.h, by the way, like it appeared only after I compiled it. I think the original is this config.def.h, and then it maybe just creates a copy of it or something during compiling. I'm not sure how it works, but the point is that like when I cloned the repo, this config.h wasn't here. So maybe you just want to compile it first once and then get into customizing, because recompiling is very quick and easy. So let's open up this config.h file and see what it has here. So there's a whole lot of things here which I'm not going to go into in this video because I haven't even looked into it myself. But here is the zoom levels parameter. So I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna customize it to, but maybe like just like 256 and 384 or something like that. I'll just put a couple of additional numbers here and save the file. And so yeah, and then close it and then just run make again. So it recompiled it, and so it's just this same file. So right now my symlink is already updated. So if I understand everything correctly, now if it should work with the updated version. Let me see. So yeah, now I can zoom in thumbnails much more closely, as you can see. So that worked. And yeah, I think I'm gonna use this solution for just symlinking it directly to the location where it was built, because it's kind of easier to manage if I want to change something later. So I don't need to like run all this all this install stuff again. Because it would be like in a different location. My symlink would be to that location, so I would need to reinstall it. Doesn't seem to be any need for that. The only thing that I will say is that the man page for it's located in etc, and I think nsxiv.1. Like the only thing is that when I tested it in a virtual machine, I noticed that it does replace some things here in this man page when you run install. So for example, this nsxiv version here, it doesn't actually say this word version gets replaced with the actual version. And then also this EG prefix gets replaced with your actual prefix to which you install it. So I mean, I'm not really bothered by this all that much. So I'll just leave it alone. And yeah, I'm going to just like create a symbolic link to this man page as well, because right now I don't believe I have any other version of nsxiv installed, so I don't have the man page. I will link this man page as well to a location that is already set up so that man can find manuals there. So ln svr, like we used before when we linked the binary, and so that was etc nsxiv.1, and I have a directory set up. So that was it local share man1. So since it's .1, it should go into man1. Create the link, and now if I do man nsxiv, it opens it. Like, yeah, it doesn't say the version, but whatever. I'll leave it alone. I don't want to like run that install thing, at least at this time. That's what I'm doing. I don't know, like, can I check the version somehow here? Yeah, I can still see the version. So it's 33.1, and on apt it was 31.1, so we are 2 versions ahead with this approach. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is how you can compile nsxiv on Debian. I hope you found this video helpful and that it clarified some things for you, such as what packages you need to install to compile nsxiv and how to customize it by using that config.h file. So yeah, I hope you found this video valuable. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do that at ko-fi.com/linguisticmind. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.